At this crossroad, I'm on moving. If I should be what you imposed, just accept it. If I should go back to my identity, what does that even mean? Guess I better find it. Back to my roots, so I'll find it. Music can be many things to different people. It just depends on how you choose to apply music at that time. I wanted people to listen to my songs and, they are able to get a kind of consolation from whatever they're facing in their real life. This is known as Candy River. If you ask me what inspires me, this. As I was standing there, I was almost getting hypnotized by the view, staring at water that's just flowing, and then there's trees, and then there's the wind. This is what calms me, this is what inspires me. If I could come here every day, I'd have written 1,000 songs by now. I said, welcome to my home. Yes, this is me.
This is Ray.
Yeah.
Is that?
How are you?
Yes, this is my dad.
Derek. Good to meet you.
Meet you too.
Very, very good
Nice
to meet
meeting
you.
you.
This is Zach.
I'm Coyote.
Again, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
This is Ayobo Ikpaja in Alimosho local government area in Lagos State. This is not where I was born, but this is where I spend most of my life. In here, it's actually very peaceful compared to the city life, This community is always seen like a very Eden place in Lagos State. It's like a safe haven. Things are calm here, things are peaceful. Most of the times when, something is going on in the urban areas of Lagos, this place is always like the opposite because it's calm, it's peaceful. The community is not just the physical, it's the people around you. Nigeria is a place that this section is speaking this language and another section is speaking another language. So we do not have, in the true sense, we do not have a common language. English is the common language. It is the nation's official language, but it is not our language. And sometimes I feel like it just shows us embracing the culture of the West and leaving us behind. It's only when you're at a certain age that you start paying attention to, oh, I should know how to speak my language now. That's one of the things that, you could really consider as an effect that colonialism has on the country. When I lost my mom when I was about 12, and at that stage, I was really, really dependent on her. I was our baby, so even up to now, I still can't explain how I felt at the time. These days, I live my life like asking myself, what would she think? Is this going to make her proud? Like, wherever she is, if she's watching, how is she feeling about what I'm doing right now? It was during the grieving process I actually tapped into music writing, into songwriting. There was words in my head, emotions, and at that moment, I would just pick up my book and start writing and singing. And though they were never finished, but at that moment, I knew I started writing songs.
Right from the time he was a toddler, in fact, when he was just able to speak, was his interest in music. Whenever he was throwing a tantrum or crying and so on, once you just slot in music. He has always been singing in the church. Even when adults are running a program, he will always want to sing. Irrespective of the crowd, he doesn't have that stage fright. But no formal training whatsoever. It's just raw talent.
Through my music, I wanted people to be able to laugh, cry, even get angry, or to be able to face their feelings, to be able to confront their emotions. That's the same thing music did for me. I've been open on this road, still am hiding. I don't know who I am, but the things you tag me, am I the things you make me, the names you call me. If I bear these names and make them me, would I stop being ugly? For my song, I'll Find Me, that I wrote, it's about somebody that has kind of lost themselves in all of this judgment from people and then is on a path to finding themselves and trying to, get back on that journey of finding who they really are. I've been at this crossroad, I'm on moving. If I should be, would won't just accept it. If I should go back to my identity, but that's steady for me, and guess I better find it. The name of the project is the Mental Health Initiative, and sometimes you just want to like say how you feel to somebody. Just saying it sometimes can be so helpful, and that's the message of my project. When I lost my mom, I grieved publicly for a day. That was how it felt like. I was supposed to grieve for just that one day, and then after that day, I'm supposed to resume my life because nobody asked me how I was really feeling. Everybody avoided the matter. I was like depressed. If some things were not put in place, it could have gone really bad. As Nigerians, we do not share feelings. We do not speak about our experiences or our emotions. And that was the theme for my project. I'm going to a school and I'm educating those students, giving them information. I'm also giving them access to free counseling services that they can reach out to in case if anything happens and, you know, get help. And I'm also telling them how to take care of themselves when they find themselves in these situations. I reached out to schools. My alma mater responded very quickly. It's like I'm giving back directly to my community. This is my secondary school. You know, growing up was here. My memories here. The person I am today, the things I learned, not just about academics, but even in becoming a leader. Okay, so that's the banner for my project. Already put up on the school there. I actually told them to like just, you know, maybe put it for the students to see, but they put this outside, and now I'm happy that you get to see it. We have freedom of speech, but there is a level it gets to, and you're trying to pass that level of freedom in your speech. You know you are taking risks at that moment. That's one issue with most African countries, you know. All these rights, all these freedoms, it's not 100%. There are many things that just makes you question the conditions of things in the country. Is there really hope if one cannot speak or voice out to certain problems that are happening? And that's the message of my project. Let's start a convo about our emotions. Let's start a conversations about how we feel, about our experiences.
Let me just say, wow. We've all been so wowed in the family. This will actually be the first time something like this is coming to us through him. You know, something to build and develop his talents and whatever. So he's a man now anyway, but it started with you as a boy. It's been good anyway, and impressive, very good.
The person I was joining this fellowship is really not the same person I am now when it comes to, you know, the knowledge about music and the industry and even songwriting. I've never met a team of wonderful people where everybody is giving this vibe and aura of, you know, feel good about yourself, and we are going to make you feel good. Thank you for coming. I also want to express gratitude for all that Fashions has given to me. I'm glad for this opportunity you guys have given me. Really, very glad. Thank you.